Pinterest is one of the best ways to get extra traffic to your blog or business. And if you haven't set up rich pins just yet, you need to. Rich pins help you stand out on Pinterest and add extra info to your pins so you get more clicks and views. So that is why in today's video, I'm showing you how you can quickly set up rich pins for your business with your WordPress blog or website and start driving more traffic to your blog. My name is Brie and I help coaches and creators turn their expertise into profitable online courses, and I help them scale and grow that business for profitable, consistent revenue. Now, if that sounds like you, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified every Friday when a new video goes live. I'm here to help you rock your social, crush your course launch, and create consistent 5K months in your business. So if those are goals you want to hit, make sure you stay around to the very end for something really special. But before we dive into the setup, I just want to make it clear, what are rich pins and why do you need them in the first place? Now, rich pins are a type of pin that allows you to add extra info into your pin. And rich pins automatically sync extra data from your website to your pins, so it always stays up to date. And this is really great if you have things like products or posts that change with time. Say a price changes, that will automatically be reflected in your rich pin. So that is why they are incredibly useful if you have a business. Now, you can identify rich pins on Pinterest by the bold text of the title. Now, this is what a regular pin looks like, and it doesn't stand out. It doesn't have that bold text or any extra information. But over here is a rich pin. You can see it has the bolded text and extra info that is pulled straight from the website. So the benefits of being able to add more info to your pins is that you can include more keywords, which means greater reach and more people can find you on the platform. All right, so before we get started, you want to make sure you are set up with a Pinterest business account. So if you haven't done that already, make sure you apply for that and set up your business account. But the next step is to log into your WordPress website, where we're going to set up the metadata for your rich pins. So head on over to the back end of your WordPress site and go to the plugins section in the menu, and then you want to add a new plugin. So for this setup, you're going to need the Yoast SEO plugin, which is completely free. So we're going to search that, and it looks like this. So you would install that plugin, activate it, and get going. But I've already done that. I already have it in here. So let's go on over to that plugin. You can go and find it under the SEO tab on your side menu. And under the SEO, we want to hit the social tab and go on over to the Facebook tab. Now, in order to allow this process to work, you want to make sure the Open Graph metadata is set to enabled. So if it is set to disabled, you want to switch it on over and have that turned on, then hit Save Changes to save that. So what that does is sets the metadata so that Pinterest can read it when it's going to be checking to validate your site. Which brings us to step 2 to validate your site and apply for rich pins. So you want to head over to the Rich Pins Validator. I've included a link in the description below to take you to this page. And basically you need to now apply for rich pins, and they're going to check to make sure everything is set up properly. So you want to scroll down and enter in a URL to any of the pages on your website or blog. So simply pick a page on your website, paste it in there, and hit validate. So once you do that, you should get this green check mark saying that they have been approved. And I have already done this, so it's not going to show the same for me. But if you haven't done this already, after you get the green check mark, there will be a button that says to apply, and you're going to hit that to apply for rich pins. Now, it can take a little while to get approved. It can take 24 hours or maybe a couple of days before Pinterest can verify that everything is good. But once that happens, you are all set up and your rich pins will automatically start showing up. And once you've been approved, all of the pins that link to a page on your site will be rich pins. So that includes past pins as well as any new ones that you create. But if you want to edit the information that shows up in your rich pins, this gets pulled from the metadata from each of your posts. So let's take a look at one of these. Let's go into the editor of this blog post, and you want to scroll on down to the Yoast SEO tab. So here is the Yoast SEO tab for my blog post. And right here, there is a meta description section. So anything you type in here, that's what Pinterest is going to be pulling for descriptions of your rich pins. So any information or keywords that you want to show up in your rich pin, make sure you save it in that box. All right, guys, that is it for this video. But before you go, I know blogging is a great way to get started online, but have you started thinking about how you're going to monetize? Now, the best way I know how to do that is to create an online course to sell your expertise or knowledge in a scalable way. You create a course one time and you can sell it again and again. But creating and launching an online course does take a lot of work, and there are a lot of moving pieces. So for that reason, I've created the 90-day course launch blueprint, which will walk you through step by step everything you need to set up in order to have a profitable course launch so you can grow your revenue. Now, this is completely free, and you can grab that at the link in the description below. There has literally never been a better time to sell your expertise online, and this guide takes out the complications and eliminates the overwhelm so you can get it done. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and share it with a friend who could also benefit. If you're ready to take your online business to the next level, check out these videos next.